was recently visiting my cousin Ben in Massachusetts, and when I arrived, I could smell in his backyard. It smelled like terrible septic, and I asked him how they deal with that odor all the time, and asked if their leach field was clogged or what was actually causing the issue. He said that the septic's failing, and it's going to cost probably somewhere between $30,000 and $35,000 to replace everything and fix everything, and they're looking at possibly putting an ugly sand mound in his backyard. I immediately thought of my cousin Con, who lives in Cleveland, Ohio, who's always told me about his affordable, cost-effective wastewater treatment technology that rejuvenates failing septic tanks, among other types of water treatment systems. So I decided to take a flight up to Cleveland to visit him and maybe help him with an installation, have him show me what the technology could do. He took me to his warehouse in downtown Cleveland where we set up a miniature septic tank using a 10-gallon fish tank and a bucket of wastewater that he'd been brewing for about 4 months. So I put my face near it and nearly fell over because it gave you that anaerobic rotten egg smell. We also customly built a IMET Patented Technology reactor that we were able to use specifically for the 10-gallon tank. This video explains what I saw firsthand in Cleveland, so I hope you enjoy it.
Over the last 4 months, I've been brewing a cocktail of dead fish carcasses, rotting vegetation, and fish waste in this 5-gallon pail to do a water test, to do a wastewater treatment test using the IMET technology in a 10-gallon fish tank. So we are going to take this, we're going to filter out the solids, and then we're going to put a fish tank size IMET reactor in a 10-gallon tank, and we are going to see over the course of 4 or 5 days what the IMET system does to this anaerobic wastewater that, quite frankly, smells disgusting right now. I'm gagging just being near it. So let's filter it out and see what the water looks like, and then see what happens over the next 4 days. Alright, so we are going to be using this 20 micron filter to filter out the wastewater that we created over the course of 4 months, brewing it, and we're going to filter out the solid waste, so we're left with just dissolved wastewater in our tank. And now we're ready to add the IMET reactor to see what it does to treat this highly potent, very anaerobic, extremely stinky wastewater. Now that we've added our wastewater to the fish tank, we are now going to add the IMET reactor that we designed specifically for this fish tank, and we're going to place it inside. As you see, notice the mixing of the wastewater. The chimney within the reactor will suck the water through the IMET reactor, creating a circulation within the system. Of course, it's aerated with a small 35-watt aerator. And soon this reactor will create an aerobic environment within this reactor, and we should see noticeably change in the smell of the water. And within 6 to 8 hours, my expectations are that the odor is completely gone or close to completely gone, and we'll also start seeing a noticeable change in the water quality within the tank. So let's wait a few hours and let's see what happens.
Alright, we just came back from an install, and it's about 24 hours after we put together the reactor. Alright, let me just show you. Here's the reactor with the tank from yesterday. And you can see all that wastewater is completely cleared out. Still a little bit cloudy, but in 24 hours it pretty much eradicated the smell. There's zero odor. I mean, when you smell in here, there's just a slightly earthy smell, but that terrible wastewater smell from yesterday is completely gone. Alright, here we are 2 days in, just to give you guys an idea of what this technology can do. The odor is amazing. It's went from smelling like raw sewage to basically like a slight earthy smell, but there's really no odor, and you have to get really close in order to smell it. So what we're gonna do, now that the entire system has gone aerobic, we're gonna take a few goldfish from our pond. We're gonna add them to the tank. Okay, we're gonna leave them over the weekend, and we're gonna come back and take a look at how they're doing.
It has now been a little over 4 days since the IMET reactor was put in the wastewater. We now have multiple goldfish living within the tank. They've been in there for the entire weekend. Today's Monday. They were put in on Friday, and as you can see, they are fine, just floating around inside of the wastewater. There's no odor, and the water is visibly clear. And we are going to do a test to take some of the water out, put it in a jar, let the sediment settle, and see how clean and clear our water is. So I have a mason jar here that we are going to use to settle out the wastewater from our fish tank that is filled with our treated water. It's been here for about 4 days, as you mentioned in our previous video. So I'm just going to dip it in. Pull it out. I'm going to sit it here. There's absolutely no odor whatsoever. And we will let this sit overnight right here next to the tank, and we're going to see what it looks like tomorrow morning when we get here. It's now been 24 hours since we last took this water out of the fish tank after it had been treated with the IMET reactor for about 4 days. As you can see, the water quality is fantastic. It's completely clear. I just opened it a second ago. There's no odor. You can see a little bit of sediment. This is non-biological sediment that is kind of settled out over the course of 24 hours. But this water is gorgeous. It's beautiful. It's clear. It's clean. And it could be reused as wash water or as irrigation water. And it's good quality gray water. So the IMET reactor did a great job.